Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Williams attacking. Shot to end this cold run. Bank shot. No good. Kansas on D. They trail by 6. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Kansas ball. This is disruptive.
Here's Williams. There's a screen. Up top, Frazier. From 13, got a hand on it. Blair with it. Inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Blair. 6 points for Freak.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So on the 4 for Texas. Freak in at the 3. Hudson is out there with Richmond, and it's Blair in at the point. And Williams, here we go. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Turner's checked in for Texas. Doherty comes in for Richmond. Longhorns leading by 6. Now here's Blair. And Doherty kicks to Blair. Doherty dishes to Blair. Longhorns passing it around. Freak passes to Turner. The feed to Blair. Here's Hudson. And Doherty kicks to Freak. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Kansas trails by 6. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
And that one's good.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Some changes for Kansas. Terry's checked in, and it's Duncan in for Jenkins. Texas also making some changes. Ford's checked in, and it's Ellison for Doherty. Lee kicks to Duncan. Here's Gaines. Turner covering.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Passes it to Freak. At the elbow, it's Ellis. Lee against Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Longhorns making a change here. Orrick's checked in. Kansas trails by 4. There's 38 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. Here's Calderon. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ellis outside. Pass to Edwards. There's 18 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. And there's the 3-second violation. Here's Williams. launches a three, and he gets it to go. Williams has got 5 now. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot. Edwards against Lee. It counts, and the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
And so it's Texas with it. Edwards passes to Freak. Edwards inside, working on Lee, and that one's good. Freak.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Freak's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Dedmon's checked in.
Middle of the floor, way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts, rotate over, and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Gaines kicks to Oubre. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. And Kansas leads by 1.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
It's deflected. Oubre dishes to Gaines. Lets it go from 11. Oubre can't get it to go. And so here's Texas. And here's Blair. He kicks it to Freak. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Thornton. Can't get it to go. And Kansas the other way now. Now Lee. There's a screen. Dedmon passes to Oubre. Here's Dedmon. Here's Lee. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Jayhawk lead.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort.
They can't guard us on the
You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And Texas making a change here. Texas trails by 3. Richmond with it. Kicks it to Freak. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And he gets it to go. And so it's Texas with it. So on the floor for Texas. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Richmond. Doherty out there with Davis. And it's Warwick in at the 4. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here's Jenkins. They set the screen. Here's Gaines. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jayhawks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's checked in for the Jayhawks. Duncan comes in for Oubre. Freak's checked in for the Longhorns. And here's Edwards. Pass to Full to take the lead. And right on target. Good. And Texas leads by 1.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive
Some
end.
changes for Kansas. Gaines is checked in.
Slow down
And
inside,
Oubre subbed in
run
for
some pick and
Daniel.
roll up top.
Troy Lee.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second half of the game. Lee kicks it to Gaines. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
And here's Texas. Now Ellis outside. The dish to Freak. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. It's good.
And if you came to see offense, folks, then you are getting your money's worth.
Yeah, you're getting all the snap, crackle, and pop you want from a scoring standpoint in this one. I just hope you didn't come to see any D, because if you did, you've been in for a long day. The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
There's 31 seconds left in the second half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Edwards passes to Freak. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Ford. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And no problem there on the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Here's Freak. Count it.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.